Am I the a-hole for suing my friend after he refused to pay me the $100,000 I earned? Throw away because some of our mutual friends are on here. So I am 28 years old, male, and I started a small marketing business with my friend Kyle, who is 29 years old, male. We had been close since high school, like broke together, splitting quesadillas close. When we started the business, we agreed 50-50 on everything. No drama, no weird clauses. Just two friends trying to make it. About a year ago, we landed a big client. Over time, the total payments from that client were a little over $200,000. I handled operations, fulfillment, and client communication. Kyle handled sales and bringing the client in. We were both involved, just in different ways. When the final payment hit, I figured I would be getting around $100,000 minus reasonable expenses. Instead, I got excuses. At first it was, we need to reinvest. Then it was, margins weren't that high. Then suddenly there were all these business expenses that somehow ate up most of the profit. I asked for a breakdown and he sent me a messy spreadsheet with random line items that didn't make sense. Stuff like consulting and growth strategy with no invoices attached. Around the same time, he bought a Tesla and went on a Miami trip. Posted about hard work paying off. Meanwhile, I hadn't seen a dime beyond small transfers here and there. Here's where it might get messy. I'm pretty organized, so throughout the year I had saved our messages about the 50-50 split, kept invoices from the client, downloaded Stripe transaction histories, saved our Zoom recordings, screenshots of account balances. When I confronted him calmly and showed him numbers, he said I was being aggressive and not trusting him. I told him I just wanted what we agreed on. He brushed it off and basically told me I was overreacting. So I sent a formal email laying everything out. Total revenue, our agreement, what I was owed, and gave him a deadline to resolve it privately. He ignored it. After that, I contacted a lawyer and sent a demand letter. I also notified the client because technically I was a co-owner and needed documentation for legal reasons. Things escalated from there. He got really angry and said I was trying to ruin him. We ended up in mediation. After legal fees and everything, I walked away with about $97,000. Now some of our mutual friends say I went too far and should have handled it between friends. But I tried, multiple times. I only escalated after he refused to pay me and kept dodging. Kyle says I betrayed him and destroyed our friendship over money. I feel like he destroyed it when he decided not to pay me what I worked for. So, am I the asshole?